Here begins story one. Get ready for story one. Just so I know where to cut the episode.
That was good.
Our first prompt is by... Oh, I'm going to refund your points there, Misha, for that last story. The Wizards of the Costco. Thank you, Wizards of the Costco, for this prompt. Oops, it's gone. Ooh. Hold on.
Thank you, Wizards.
Thank you, Wizards.
I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. Whoa. Oh.
Oh.
It's still like loading the other story. Hold on. Let's do WWE Love Bug Attic. Uh-oh, I might have run out of space on my storage there, but hopefully...
Oh.
I'll just wait for this to get ready for story one.
Saw another story, the strip tank.
Oh, yeah. That was a stripper version of the Shark Tank. That was a pretty fun one. Uh-oh, NovelAI is down. Oh, come on, NovelAI. All right, let's reopen. Huh? Ooh, close that. Open this one. Holding for NovelAI. I might have to delete some of my old stories here.
Oh, no.
You can wait for it to become responsible or exit the page. Okay, I guess we're exiting the page. It couldn't handle Randy. Randy, I imagine, just shut down the entire servers.
Randy RKO NovelAI.
That server was, or that was like the shutdown command for the servers. They're like, what? We're suffering. It looks like a DDoS attack, but it's from one thing. Oh no!
Emergency meeting.
Yeah.
Who made the password Randy Orton RKO? There's one guy wearing like a WWE. He has a belt. He just wears it out in public.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Not me.
This profiling. I take offense to that.
Thick bandwidth. Oh, here we go. I think we're back. I think we're good. Story one.
Get ready.
Get ready for story one. You are Scary Gygax, creator of the tabletop RPG Dungeons and Dragons. Before you were hanged for your twisted games, did that happen? You were working on your magnum opus, D&D 6.66. Oh, spooky. Now, a newlywed couple has just moved into your former home. Ooh, okay. A little Beetlejuice vibes. You use your ghostly powers to manipulate them into completing your work. When the husband discovers your secret game lab, you can tell he has the following 10 attributes.
I could
Okay.
break you down into D&D 6.66 rules like that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right. Sure, why not? How stupid of me. Creator of the tabletop RPG Dungeons and Dungeons. There's no dragons up in here. You
I
could
didn't
tell
even
you.
notice. I was like,
Yeah, I was
sounds
just
right.
my brain short circuited. It was like that's just Dungeons and Dragons. Oh wait, this is a new fantasy game. Oh, that's right. Completely legal and original Dungeons and Dungeons. It's just lots of
Yeah,
dungeons. It's like trains,
it has
trains, and
pen
more
attributes.
trains. uh, the husband has the following 10 attributes: courage 5, cunning 7, strength 6, willpower 4, wisdom 3, charisma 2, agility 8, magic 0, spirit 1, and luck 3. So we're cunning and agile. We got a little bit of strength and courage. And everything else is shit.
Yeah, very courageous. Just don't tell me to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or else. The husband.
Your first encounter.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You got it. Yeah. Take it away. A horrid game against the Glock Goblin. A gun based monster. I've always wanted to play D&D with like uh a DM that's like at like a game place, so I don't have to do any of the work. So I could just like show up and like have fun. Like I've been really addicted to watching clips of Dimension 20, and that guy is amazing. And if I was just like, it's all these funny people, and he really does an amazing job at like dungeon mastering all these different games. And if I could just offset all the work of that and just have fun in a world that somebody else creates, man, that would be the dream.
The goblin shrieks, "You gives me your shinies!" Crawls from beneath a shrub.
Mm-hmm. Before dying in a puddle of its own filth. Your wife sees this exchange as an opportunity to impress her new friends by cooking dinner. Ew. Unfortunately, she forgets it's still summer vacation, so all she has is canned ravioli. You know, the classic meal of summer. Canned ravioli.
I love being out in the hot sun all day and coming into a greasy bowl of heartburn. It really soothes.
Oh man, that thing, it's like weirdly way too acidic. It's like, oh god, what
That's what
otherworldly?
gives it its shelf life.
Yeah. It kills the bacteria and you, but slowly. You summon a hot tub with a portal to the dungeon and dungeon world you created. The husband enters and is transported to your world. He walks around the house looking at your books, notices a note stuck under the door, and picks it under his door, picks it up, reads it, and looks confused. Then he hears something coming down the stairs and hides behind the couch. Jason doesn't want to do all the character creation. Yeah, exactly. Well, I want to do the character creation, but not for like a bunch of one-shot characters or I don't know. It just takes a lot of time to DM, whereas that like playing is the fun part.
It takes so long to DM.
Yeah. And then you do all this work and then they do something that like you spent like hours creating this scenario and then they do something in 15 minutes and steamroll past this whole arc because they killed like the main quest giver of whatever you had set up.
Yeah, I don't know. I could go on about that all day. The best laid plans, you will do so much more improv than actual pre-planning in D&D.
DM is like a full-time job. Yeah, it really is. And yeah, it's like herding cats. Like everyone wants to be creative and do their own thing, and you have to like somehow funnel it into the world, like, and have real-world consequences, or to be like
every player has fun in different ways. They all have enjoyment out of the game in different ways. Like some people like the puzzles, some people like the social interaction, some people are just there for the combat.
Yeah,
it's like
I want to crawl around the world like a spider. I want to crawl on the ceiling. Well, you have 3 agility, so you better just roll 3 20s in a row, and then it happens, and you're like, well, I guess you're a Spider Woman now.
I don't know, all that low strength that really shrank your muscle mass. You only need like strong fingertips.
Yeah. Can you get paid to be a DM? I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much. I think you could be like an official Wizards of the Coast DM and DM like at events and stuff. I don't know.
Someone put a job posting on the D&D subreddit that was like, we want you to DM a DM session for a bunch of kids as an extracurricular activity, and like try and extol the virtues of going to school in it, and like impart history onto them, and like it needed to tick all these boxes. And I'm like, yeah, a good D&D campaign would probably tick all those boxes. That's a fun job.
Yeah.
But I think for the people who would be at the sessions you're talking about, Jason, like we have 10 tables and 10 different DMs, and they're all doing the same adventure today.
Yeah.
You're in one of the parties. Those guys, I think, is just a labor of love. I don't know if you get paid for that.
Yeah, I think that's just volunteer. Learn while playing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of people that it's their first time when they play games. So.
Oh yeah, I have one person in my campaign right now. It's absolutely fresh. Never done anything in D&D before.
Yeah, it's really. I always tell people who are afraid of it, it's just make em ups at the end. So, I mean, there's rules and stuff around it, but you don't need to know any of that. Adventurers League, yeah, exactly this, yeah. But there's game shops around here where it's not. They just have like DMs that run stuff that's not Adventurer League. They just do it for the love of the love of the game.
It's a thing I made up.
Yeah.
I just need players.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I bet you those people are great DMs.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. The husband sees an alien figure walk down the stairs. This creature is ... wearing a tuxedo and smoking a cigar. All right. It approaches the couch where the husband is hiding and says, "Hi there, honey. I'm just here to pick up some stuff." The husband cautiously steps up from behind the couch. Yeah. Wow, I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be a goblin or maybe a little ghouly guy. Maybe a demon, if anything. But no, it's just this weird thing in a tuxedo. And it's got an addiction to tobacco.
The figure offers you a cigar. Or the husband.
Yeah. It's Louis
Scary Gygax. We're watching this through the portal.
That's not okay, Misha. He's not a creature. He's a guy. He's a famous guy.
And creates a magical flame to light it.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Maybe some kind of monstrosity. Yeah, it's like a beholder or whatever. What are those giant eye things? Time is money, my friend. Yeah.
The husband puffs the cigar and plumes of smoke ooze
fantasy smoke. Ooh, watch out for the smoke attack.
Oh, this is extra spooky.
It's a smoke. It's a smoke. Oh, it's a smoke. It smells like a mixture of incense, sweat, cheap perfume, and stale beer. The husband coughs and asks what kind of stuff. The alien responds, stuff, and then passes out, presumably because all of those things. Is that spelled smook? Yeah, I think so. That's what I imagined, Bez. Smoky smook.
That is disgusting.
Fog equals smoky smook equals spook. Yeah.
Oh, it's getting real smooky out there tonight.
Yeah.
What? You know, the fog. This is. If I get the chance to drop that in public.
You greet the husband and notice he has made your alien friend pass out. You tell the husband that you are the creator of this world and that he is a pawn in your game of Dungeons and Dungeons.
How do you think I knew all your attributes? I made them.
Mm-hmm. You send him to the first dungeon with your alien friend. Your friend, the alien. After a few days, the husband returns to the second floor of the house and finds a strange contraption in the middle of the room. He sees a pair of golden wings attached to the contraption and an open book titled Dungeons and Dragons sitting atop of it. Uh-oh. Did he just verbatim copy pasted the whole book?
They discovered our secret.
Oh no.
No, I'm not Gary Gygax. Gary.
Yeah, I'm different. Legally distinct, Scary Gygax.
Creator of Dungeons and Dungeons.
Yeah.
You may have heard of its knockoff, Dungeons and Dragons.
The husband confronts you for blatant plagiarism. Plagiarism? There. Close enough.
Well, husband has raised the stakes considerably.
And you lie. But it's no use. He knows the truth. And now he must die. You grab your greatsword off the mantle and challenge the husband to a fight to the death. He was hung for plagiarism, yeah. Your opponent attacks with his sword, but you block it easily. Your wife watches from the kitchen window, our wife, and screams when she sees blood spurt out from the man's neck. She rushes outside and runs away screaming. Distracted by your terrified wife. The husband manages to counterattack with a weapon of his own. Give us a good weapon. A frying pan. He swings the pan at you and misses. You dodge and swing and take the opportunity to chop off his head. When you return to your realm and your wife has not yet returned. Well, I think this marriage is over. Who was the husband married to? She was there earlier. But only we teleported to this weird world.
You need to hunt down your wife.
She's eating canned ravioli, so.
You suit up and fill your pockets.
Thank you, Shirley. Yes, the wife.
With,
of course.
With ravioli.
Yes, this will help. And this will last a long time. This thing has a 10-year shelf life. You leave the house and go to the store for supplies. On your way back home, you spot your wife shopping. You follow her and see her buy some groceries. You decide to test your ability to read minds.
Doesn't work. You cannot read minds.
You read her mind. I am going to kill my husband and eat him. Oh my God. You know that your wife is crazy, so you decide to do nothing. You enter the house and find your wife staring at the severed head of your husband. Oh, of my husband, the guy who I put in the game, I think. Yeah, that's it. That's right. It makes sense. We're scary Gygax. Next time. Oh shit, it's already not 22. Next time.
Oof.
On Dungeons and Diners and Drive-Ins.
And dives.
and dives. Diners and dives. Yeah. She eats him. Spoiler alert, she eats him. See you next episode.
See you next episode.
Honey, this is your loving husband, Tim. I've been doing some research on the internet about how to make a better woman out of you. And she goes, huh, funny. I've been reading this recipe book about how to make a better husband stew out of you.
I'm sorry, honey. I was only half listening. What did you say?
All right. Moving on to story 2. You might find yourself reading story 2 and ask yourself, how did I get here? Gary Fieri. Yeah. Gygax Fieri. Would you like to read people's minds? No, I think I would want to die if you just knew what everyone was thinking and not saying. Because what you say is like a very filtered way. You have the time to think. Because sometimes I think, what if I just drove off a cliff right now? But I'm not actually going to do it. But sometimes I think that. I'm just like, well, what if I just take this random guy and shove his head into a mailbox? I don't actually want to do that. It just goes through my head like that. So if you could hear all of people's thoughts and weird ramblings and psychotic, ethereal minds, just...
What if I was the passenger and I could read your mind? Like, yeah. Oh, what if I just did this? I'd be like, no, please don't. And grab the steering wheel. And
then we both die. And whereas nothing would have happened before. So,
Yeah.
this next prompt is by Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, whoever you are.
Whoever you are. Sammy is a famous rock star. He is known to millions of people across the world. His face is plastered everywhere. When he gets interviewed on the news, it always starts off with him being asked about what life was like when he was in Guantanamo Bay for possession of drugs. I don't think you go to Guantanamo Bay for drugs. His answers always seem to be vague. I'm pretty sure that's like a political prison. Sammy doesn't really want to talk about that time period at all. It's not exactly something he wants to remember or dwell upon. Understandable completely. It's a hellscape. In fact, there are days where he wishes he could just forget everything and start over again, as if none of this ever happened. I completely understand. I love Sammy as a famous rock star, but I promise. Yeah. My name is Sammy. And we all know what Sammy thinks about Winona's big brown beaver. Drugs can be political. I guess you're right.
You get a call from your agent saying, I have 6 interviews lined up for you today.
Normally, people who go to Guantanamo Bay don't make a music career out of it. I guess there's nothing stopping you, though. But it's just very unlikely. Oh! Cory disappeared. Hello! Welcome back.
That was interesting. Just crashed.
It just crashed? Oh, no. You get a call from your agent saying, I have 6 interviews lined up for you today. You think nothing of it until she tells you one of them will take place inside the infamous Pentagon prison camp located in Cuba. Your heart sinks as you realize how much trouble you've gotten yourself into now. Oh my God. Okay, why are they doing a music show at the Pentagon prison camp? An interview, I guess, yeah.
Can you hear me over all of the prisoners shouting? No, I can't.
Yeah. You put on Cory from AiPD's captivating sweatshirt, and despite your better judgment, head to do the interview with Fox News's new MTV clone, Sammy. Whoa! They named a network after us, Sammy. As soon as you walk through the door, you can feel eyes burning holes in your back. Cameras flash in.
I like you say, man, this sucks. Just really set the tone for the interview. You let out a. Oh, I can hear you. Interesting.
Test. Okay, we're back. Whoa. Thank you, Rustbox. And thank you, Misha, for pointing out. I got it. I'm back. Turn the mic on. Thank you, Misha. Yeah.
You let out a, man, this sucks, as you fall into your chair. Put on your shades.
Yeah. I'm too rock and roll for this Pentagon prison camp. Bam! And then we just start playing a impromptu concert.
Prisoners start shaking the bars. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. The camera stopped rolling.
6 people get murdered in the camp.
But they had smiles on their faces, so. The camera stopped rolling, and suddenly, everyone is quiet. There are only 2 other people in the room besides you and Sammy. Well, we're Sammy. One of them is an older man who looks like he might be the camp commander. You say, "You in the orange shirt come here often?" The old guy laughs and says, "No, I'm not a fan of the music." Then why are you here? Cool, you say. So what brings you here today? Did you hear about our recent controversy involving Sammy, which is me? Actually, I got a Nexus and see.
Are we talking about the interview clones?
Oh, yeah, maybe. He shakes his head no and asks, "What's going on with Sammy?" You look around nervously and then answer him. "Well, we were filming some scenes for a video game called Sammy's Island, and Sammy got caught with drugs in his possession."
We're talking about ourselves.
Yeah. The camp commander.
This is how I cope with stressful situations. I just start talking in the second person or the third person. Sammy doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Sammy doesn't think.
Sammy doesn't feel too good about this sandwich he's eating. The camp commander goes red in the face. He screams, "I hate them damn devil-worshipping heathens." If I was president, I would toss all people like Sammy into jail and horrible jails just like this.
Turn it down, you say. Well, I gotta say to you, when you tell me not to play, I say no.
No, Guantanamo Bay, no. You ask him, "Do you know anything about the drug ring that's operating out of Guantanamo Bay?" Oh, we're trying to make his eyes pop out of his head. He looks at you suspiciously and says, "Why you wanna know?" You smile at him and say, "Because my job is to find out what's happening in the world and... ... expose any secrets the government may have been hiding. That's why I'm here. So, tell me about this drug ring." He shrugs his shoulders and says, "Nothing to brag about."
Dude, this plan by Sammy is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you think you're interviewing me? I'm actually interviewing him.
Yeah. I'm trying to get revenge while doing this interview. Sammy's 100% the leader of the drug ring. Maybe. And he's just like, "I don't know who it is. But, you know, as soon as I arrived here, I saw a big shipment of drugs being transported into the prison. I don't know who did that. Was it me?" Mm-hmm.
You pull a folder of documents from beneath your cushion. Your seat cushion.
It's my dossier, my drug dossier. I thought Sammy was a rock star, not a whistleblower. Well, I think he's trying to just create a prison riot here by enraging and this camp commander. "Tonight there's gonna be a jailbreak." Talking about his drugs in third person is how he got caught. Yeah, Sammy Sammy does a lot of drugs. More than he's dealing, usually. Hey, you're Sammy, aren't you?
Hey,
All
that
right,
makes
feel
me
free to
not much of a drug dealer.
Yeah, sorry. I clearly should go right to jail.
And say, is this you in this photo, smuggling drugs in the anuses of prisoners, which you then sell back to them?
Yes. And we go, oh, no, no. Sammy says no. Sammy can't go back to Guantanamo Bay. Sammy is going to say a hard no on that implicating question. He grunts and says, yup.
Ain't I?
Duh. You show him the picture of Sammy. He scoffs and says, that's not me. And I ain't never smuggled drugs in no prisoner's ass. I'm too busy with my duties as a soldier to be messing with that shit. You say, how about this one? You show him another picture of Sammy with a gun pointed at his head. The camp commander finally puts it together. The camp commander was a prison guard at Guantanamo Bay when Sammy was imprisoned.
What'd you do to get this cushy job, huh?
And now Sammy is back for revenge. Sammy pulls out an electric guitar shaped like a battle axe. Plays a sweet chord and kicks the camp commander into the most savage cell block in the prison. The camp commander is torn to shreds by the vengeful prisoners. Bam! You ask the camp commander as he's being torn to shreds, do you know anyone else involved in the drug ring? He points at the camera and says, fuck you. You laugh and you say, you're right. Fuck me. Uh-oh. The director yells, cut. What the fuck is wrong with you people? We need to see some more emotion out of you guys. You're supposed to be angry. I'm not angry. I just got my vengeance. Okay, put them back together. Stitch them back together. Let's take that scene again. We need the emotional angle.
I'm not angry. I'm just yelling, fuck you.
You continue to play an awesome riff from your number one hit metal song. You suck, Sammy. The camp commander is so enraged he tears his shirt off and throws it at you. You laugh and say, thanks. He continues to rip his pants off and reveal a pair of underwear made from the finest Cuban silk. What? Uh-oh, he's working with Castro.
A loud whistle comes from the prison cells.
Okay. This is all a music video. This would be the best music video. There's just like 30 minutes of build-up and then it plays the song. It's like, holy shit. I forgot we were watching MTV.
at the sight of the commander's underwear.
Oh, who's got this whistle?
Oh, I imagine like a cat calling.
Oh, okay, yeah. You laugh again and say, "What's the deal with those panties, huh, Commander?" He grabs the microphone and shouts, "Who tossed this guy a microphone?" He grabs the microphone and shouts, "The deal is, they're mine. I'm the only person allowed to wear them. You rip off the silk underwear and strut around, saying,
Sammy has taken your underwear.
I'm the commander. I wear silk underwear." The camp commander tries to grab the mic, but you push him away and continue to sing, "Sammy's in love with me." What? What did you just say? Nothing. The camp commander falls to the ground screaming, "No! No, I'm not gay. I'm straight as an arrow." Oh, now it's definitely. You stand over him and scream, "Yes, you are. You love Sammy." He screams, "No, I don't." The first image result for Cuban Silk. Oh boy.
Oh.
Ah, that I was expecting something much more heinous. That's what they killed little dogs and turned them into underpants. They call it Cuban Silk. Truly a horror story. We don't have spiders in Cuba. We kill little puppies and turn them into underwear. That's Castro nowadays. Isn't Castro dead? Pretty sure he's dead. They call me Cuban Silk. Yeah. They call me Cuban Silk. Da, 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 da.
You play an awesome guitar riff and all of the cell doors open.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, you forgot to hit enter.
Oh.
There you go.
Well, embarrassing.
No, it's okay. The prisoners drag the camp commander out of the building and beat him to death with his own electric guitar. Oh, he had one as well? Maybe we had more in common than we originally thought. Everyone in the room starts laughing hysterically. You jump up and down and yell, "Oh my god!"
You killed him.
This is the best day ever. Okay. The director yells, "Cut, that was terrible. I want to see more angle and less sex." No, it's too much sex. I'm sick of watching men get naked and hump each other. And then we turn around and we're like, everyone went right from fighting to just having sex with each other. And we go, well, this is what happens when they're so, locked up and watched all the time. Somewhere Gary Busey is really angry. All right, next time.
On Locked Up Raw Dog.
On Locked Up with Sammy.
In this show, I'll be going to the world's toughest prisons and interviewing corrupt, drug dealing.
Wardens and leaders of the prison. Sammy and the boys are still locked up, and Sammy has discovered a way to escape his cell. She will use the magic of love to defeat all of the guards. I guess once you kill a camp commander, they're like, "You're already in jail. We're just gonna lock you in the jail that you're in right now." It's almost Christmas, and Sammy's family is coming to visit her at the military prison. Oh, it's a Christmas episode.
We took an 18-hour, 6-passenger plane to get here to this island prison.
It's wholesome. All right, last story of the night. It's the last story of the night, story 3. The last story of the night's by Misha, and it's in the AI module of military sci-fi. Thank you, Misha.
Thanks, Misha. Right.
James Bond was not a believer in ghosts. There were some strange occurrences, yes, but that did not mean anything supernatural or paranormal happened around him. He didn't like it either way, and he had grown accustomed to being able to walk away from a haunted house.
Feel like the other shoe's gonna drop.
But now, for the first time, James Bond felt something very real, and he wanted to know what it was. He closed his eyes and listened. It sounded as if someone was crying, but there was no one else around to cry. It's Janice. You can't. You're dead. James Bond in The Ghost Who Blew Me. Oh, I would love for that to happen. Yeah, where's a paranormal James Bond? That's a market they really have not tapped into. They did kind of like voodoo with what's his face and the Egyptian temple thing.
Oh yeah, Baron Samedi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. James follows the sound to the basement and encounters
an old woman standing by a furnace. Uh-oh, scary. She's dressed in rags and her hair tied back in a bun. Her face is gaunt and lined with wrinkles, but she looks strong and healthy. Yeah. James gets closer. But it is clear this woman is not of this earth. Not of this earth, not of this world.
Yeah, world.
Gaunt and healthy? Yeah, that's a little bit of... I guess I could see that being a thing. Just like a big leathery wrinkled face, but then a Mr. Universe body. Like, and yeah, maybe bad spina bifida, but she's ripped.
Yeah, like
healthy, but...
Taut and leathery.
The woman speaks to him, but he can only understand half of what she says. James Bond gonna die. The woman tells him about the fire and how they could have saved everyone except her husband. The woman is clearly distraught and begs James to save them all. Oh, okay. So she's like a ghost from when this building apparently burned to the ground. Well, I can't time travel, so you're fucked. Sorry, everybody.
The old lady points at the furnace and asks, "Please save my husband."
He's in there. He's in the back of the furnace. Can you turn it off? No. Get in there and save my husband. Listen.
A person probably couldn't fit in there. They can when you burn them real good.
Yeah. Just chop off your arms. And then falls down dead. Oh, creepy. So she gives us our mission, points in the furnace, and then disappears. James reaches out to touch her and feels nothing. I feel nothing. I am a British special agent.
To me.
I feel nothing for this old woman I've just met. Time to go back to Secret HQ. Bond stands up and heads back upstairs. He knows what he saw was real, but it doesn't make any sense. You know, this isn't the first woman James Bond has touched and then felt immediately nothing for.
Ooh.
Oh, he's a
Take
dirty
that.
dog.
Every Bond girl.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, Seventh Stage?
Time to report this poor dead homeless woman to the authorities.
Q? Yep, dead old ghost lady. Furnace. Yep, she wanted me to get in. I said no. And then she just faded away into nothingness.
Do I have that pen on me? Well, of course I do, Q.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Full of acid, you say?
Yeah. You find a crate full of tin spag bowl. And
Shake your hands together. Yeah.
And
James is eating good tonight.
rub your hands together at the fantastic meal you know you are having tonight.
Hand noodles. Always kind of weird.
Yeah. As you pop the tab on your first can of Spag Bowl, you are greeted by Gary Neighbor, the cowboy riding horse. Even better than Dirty Nary. Okay, I see. Horse puns. I like it.
The man, the cowboy being rode, must just be buff to have
Yeah.
a horse on top of him.
Did I fire 6 shots or 7? 6 or 5 or 6. I don't know how many. I'm a horse. I don't know how many bullets go into a revolver.
He tries to fish it out of his holster with hooves.
Yeah. I'm too horse-like to be scary. Gary takes a long pull from his beer bottle and looks at you with a smile. You look back at him and return the smile. So, where's your wife? He asks. Yep.
Coming on to me, Gary?
Yeah. You coming on to me, Gary? You tell Gary. You are not married. And if anything, you are married to your work. Well, I'm sure she'll be along soon, he says. I've got some great news for her. Gary, your ears aren't working. You're not comprehending anything we're saying. Oh,
He wasn't
really?
listening at all.
What might that be? Gary leans forward and lowers his voice. Cory from AiPD's Handsome Socks. Gary whispers. Cory from AiPD's Handsome Socks. And you lean in for a kiss. This just feels right. But it's so wrong, but it feels so right.
The cowboy tradition. It's our version of mistletoe.
Yeah, Cory socks.
That sock I smell?
You lock lips and feel something warm running down your thigh. Ooh. When you open your eyes, you see Cory staring at you, smiling. We're married, you say, laughing. James Bond is having like a weird fever dream on Ghost Island. Like, what the fuck?
And that horse showed up and started talking at me.
Yeah.
And before I knew it, I had married a man.
Yep. You hear the cackling of the old woman from earlier. And by the time you realize where you are at. It is too late.
I'm glad that we're not investigating the thigh substance.
Yeah, exactly. We're not. You are in the furnace. And it is about to turn on. You quickly look around for a ghostly husband. And see none. Oh, great. You reach out to touch him, but feel nothing. I see nothing, and I reach out to touch nothing. You hear the sound of crying again, and this time it sounds like it's coming from above you. You look up and see the old woman floating over you. Huh? Well, you tricked me into this furnace. Are we dead now? Or is she about to summon a ghost spirit bomb? I've got you, James Bond.
The old woman cackles as she sprinkles a foul powder on you. On you.
On you. She gave us the nightmares, or night stallions in this case. Oh, man, 7th, your horse pun game is strong. It burns! It burns! She cries. Well, stop tossing it at me. I don't want it to be burning.
Blowback.
Yeah, the furnace flames are like throwing it all back in her face. She's just like, oh god, heat rises. You try to get away, but she pushes you into the furnace. Oh, okay. Well, we managed to escape, but then we get thrown right back in. The furnace turns on and began to heat rapidly. No!
You quickly remember your array of spy gadgets.
Oh yeah, yeah. What inventions does we got? Yeah, here we go. Let's list them out. Spag bowl, no. Spag bowl opener, no. This is gonna help.
Damn it.
Spag bowl reordering device, no.
If I cover myself in spag bowl, I'll insulate myself from the flames.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a convenient. You grab the remote control for the fireplace and push the button. The flames go out immediately. You hear the old woman cackle. You throw the gas ring onto the floor and the gas comes out of the valve. Oh. Wow. You know what? When we first got that gadget, we go, when the fuck are we going to need a fireplace remote? But, you know what? They're always thinking 8 steps ahead. So.
You really saved my bacon. Mm-hmm.
You spray the old woman right in the face with a load of gas. You get a safe distance away.
A load? Is it a big ball of gas?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. You get a safe distance away and blow her away with a big ball of gas. A big flaming ball of gas. You spray the woman with your mysterious hot dye something. Yeah. Oh. The old woman is sent flying and lands in the water below. You hear the crying again. Shut up. You look up and see the old woman floating above the water. Please help me, she says. Oh, we got another spy gadget, I have a feeling. Yeah, here's
into
my
your
Hellraiser
coat.
cube, old woman.
You reach into your coat pocket and pull out another spy gadget.
Yes. Miniaturized transceiver. You press the button and speak into the microphone. Help me. The old woman floats above the water crying. What do you want me to do? You say, not you. Her. And Q crashes through the ceiling with the perfect ghost hunting weapon, British engineering could possibly come up with. A flamethrower! The old woman is sent flying and lands into the water below. We made a makeshift flamethrower, but I guess it's not as good as this one. Q laughs and shoots the old woman with a burst of flame. She screams as she is engulfed in fire, and you hear her cry, "It burns!" Q crashes through the ceiling and dies. Alternate ending, yeah. The ceiling was too strong, and she just pancakes.
You just hear the crunch and the like the flop, flop,
And
flop.
then we notice, like, blood starts to drip through the ceiling. And we're like, oh my god, Q, no!
She hits the ground and the tank goes off and the flamethrower.
Yeah, it's just really it's the almighty fuck up. It was supposed to look cool coming through the ceiling, but she really should have just like landed on the roof and came through the fire escape or something.
That's why you're not a field agent, Q.
Oh my god.
Stick to R&D.
Yeah. All right. Next time on 007 Ghost Hunter. You hear the crying again, and this time it sounds like it's coming right above you. Always coming right. You look up and see the old woman floating over you. The old woman cackles as she sprinkles a foul powder on you. Hold on, that's a exact. I'm redoing that one.
Line.
You're going to need a bigger flamethrower. Now that's a good sequel bait. 007. Oh my god, and then it just repeats. All right, a bigger, fatter ghost appears, and we need the bigger flamethrower. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Woo, what a fun night of stories. Submit your prompts, and see you tomorrow. Bye, Ho-wee-way, everybody.
Bye, Ho-wee-way. Tell your step Glock goblins.
Yeah, tell your step Qs and your step British secret agents. Woo! And good night!